It's a blue fragrance. It's quite a complex fragrance, a sour feel. It's unusual. So combo of that sourness mixing with a soap. Hi everyone, CeeChronicles here, back again with another fragrance review video. Now, if you're a first timer on this channel, I do a lot of fragrance reviews, but I throw in lifestyle content as well. So if that sounds like something that interests you guys, please do consider joining the family by subscribing. And to those who are returning, thank you so much for your support. I see you in the comment section. I see you always. Thank you so much, guys. I am here to review an Afnan today. We're going to be talking about Rare Tiffany, and this is the packaging. It comes in this blue turquoise looking, it's got like a top that's got like a turquoise decor to it, and that's the bottle. And as for the actual box, this is what we're looking at. It is like that, and the fragrance actually sits in here. Okay, so that's it for the packaging. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this fragrance in the box, mainly because I've already worn my fragrance of the day. I'm going to spray it in the box. This was a love at first sniff. Okay, so that is how the sprayer looks like. First off, let me say this: I don't get a blue fragrance with this, so don't purchase it expecting, you know, that it's gonna live up to how it looks. Okay, so it does have a little bit of some freshness there, but I'm gonna get into detail with this one. This has ylang ylang listed as a note, and it has jasmine and some rose, followed by musk, sandalwood, and vanilla. And the base of this fragrance has ginger, it has pink pepper, and some caramel. What I get from this is a mature yellow floral that is soapy, it is powdery, it is musky. It has a light woodiness to it, also has a light sweetness to it, and a spiciness to it. Does not have like a common kind of run by the mill, a DNA there. Slight sweetness in the opening there. Indolic green soapy jasmine you're gonna get here as well. In that opening, you are going to get what feels like a heady fragrance. This is not light by any means. The fragrance itself does not give me a blue kind of fragrance. I get a somewhat sour ylang ylang. Don't get a banana-y nuance here. I get like a sour feel. And I think this is coming from the ylang ylang, and obviously maybe a lemony rose. Lemon would add, a bit of some intensity to an already sour undertone, which is what I get from this fragrance. But it is also intense in nature, with that feminine touch. I do not get a fragrance that is mostly masculine leaning. I get a 70% feminine leaning fragrance, which of course, if you're a man, you have to at least love bold florals for you to appreciate this, or to love like sandalwood based kind of fragrances, because I kind of get like a bold sandalwood here, which weighs in almost immediately after that top there, where you get that jasmine, like a soapy jasmine. I immediately get a sandalwood here. Sandalwood I get here translates almost identical to the sandalwood I get in Ex Nihilo Santal Calling. To a point that I would say there is like a 60% likeness to Ex Nihilo Santal Calling. That one is a 2022 composition, if I'm not mistaken, but I did kind of review it here. It was one of those fragrances that took me by surprise. I like its makeup, and the way it just unfolds. I like that, and I kind of get something similar in Afnan's Rare Tiffany. So I'm not sure when this one was released, but I get a similar kind of sandalwood there. And I also get a sourness that is similar to C, Amani C. So I'm just trying to explain all this to you so that you get like a smell-o-vision kind of context of what I'm talking about. I'm going to get a bit of some fermentedness there. I wouldn't say the fermentedness is coming across because maybe there is grapes in here. No, I don't get that, but I do get a fermented feel, which is almost identical as well to Amani C. But I wouldn't say this fragrance is at all similar to Amani C. But if you like fragrances done in such a way, with that sourness, then this is probably going to tick your boxes. But picture that sourness, and then picture that sandalwood the way it's done in Santal Calling, and then a load of florals there, and you have something that smells, or at least you know, you have a rough idea of how this fragrance smells like. There's also a pronounced like a spicy ginger here. I get that it's in the base, but I get that as well. Comes through, I think, just to add some spiciness there because it works well together with that pink pepper. I also did mention that there is caramel here and vanilla, but to those caramel lovers, I wouldn't say purchase this for the caramel. The caramel is in here, but it's like taking a back seat, so it is included in the note pyramid, but I don't get an active caramel here. I also don't get a very sweet fragrance. I get a mostly sour fragrance. It is rich, it's unusual, so it's gonna tick the boxes for people who like things, you know, like their fragrances different. I mean, you've got to, you know, have a nose for niche fragrances to like this. It does have a soapiness that's a bit too much, which to some can be a bit overboard. The soapiness mixing with that sourness, you get borderline, you know, a nauseating feel if you overdo this fragrance. Combo of that sourness mixing with a soapiness, which gives it a bit of a clash there because it has like a rich sandalwood as well that is probably trying to add some creaminess there, and it comes across as a bit of a clash, you know, like a clash, and to some it can be, you know, the point where they say no, this is too much. Also comes across as a bit too musky, you know, that sort of thing. So to me it works, but I'm just saying, if for any reason you purchase this fragrance, it's something that you need to know offset. It does have something that is borderline a bit nauseating if you push it to the limit. So yeah, definitely, you know, first sniff kind of reminds me of Santal Calling. If you take Santal Calling and you know, douse it with a lot of yellow florals, you know, in that case, then I get something a bit similar. I wouldn't say it's a dupe because obviously Santal Calling is a fragrance that was released, I think, last year, and this, I'm not sure, but this maybe is about 2-3 years old. So I wouldn't say this fragrance is duping the other or vice versa. I'm just saying I think there is a likeness there, and it's almost like a similar scent profile. A definite compliment magnet. So for those people who love fragrances that will get them compliments, this is going to be one of them because it's upbeat. It's definitely upbeat in as much as it's soapy. It's done in such a way that, you know, fragrances were done, you know, back then in the days. Doesn't have aldehydes, but is quite upbeat, and I can see some people thinking that this might actually have aldehydes. Beast mode as well, so if you like your fragrances beast mode, this is one that I feel is beast mode, at least to my nose, and it is borderline stuffy in a way. Winter safe, summer safe as well, and lasts a great deal. I would say mine lasts up to the next wash, but obviously that is going to depend on the amount of spray. So yeah, this is what I had for you guys. Rare Tiffany by Afnan, a gem. One fragrance that actually has made me look into purchasing more Afnans because I love the quality of this fragrance. I think it's well done. I think the presentation is also well done. So this is how it looks. CeeChronicles is my name. Let's meet in the comment section, of course, where we discuss some more about fragrances. Let me know what you think of this fragrance. This might not be blind buy safe, but if the person you're buying this fragrance for is a mature person, somebody who likes the Chanel No. 5s, then maybe you may actually find this as a great blind buy. Turn on post notifications, guys. That way you will be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this video, and remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.